gooey ballyhooly Hollywood, where any office boy or young mechanic can be a panic with just a good-looking plan.
Good morning. My name is Lupita Sanchez Cornejo, and I'm chairman of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce Walk of Fame ceremony. The Hollywood Chamber has proudly hosted the globally iconic Walk of Fame since 1960. The Chamber transforms business and improves the livelihood of the community. Today, we're celebrating the business that transforms us. That's show business. Show business is a unique blend of art and business. It is beyond entertainment. It elevates and inspires us all. That is why we are here today and why we are so proud to host you at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to our fans watching around the globe on our live stream presented by our media partner Variety. Today, Hollywood honors Courteney Cox, with the 2,750th star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of television. Before I invite her to the stage, let me tell you a little about our honoree. Courteney Cox is a renowned actor, producer, and director. She gained international recognition as a neurotic yet lovable Monica Geller on the Emmy Award-winning comedy Friends, which lasted 10 seasons. After Friends, Courteney segued into a number of iconic television, film projects, including Jules Cobb in the comedy sitcom Cougar Town, of which Courteney also served as executive producer. Gale Weathers is the cult classic Scream franchise, of which she is reprised her role in the 6th installment coming out in March. Patricia Phelps in Shining Vale, which is also set to premiere its 2nd season later this year. Additional film credits include Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, Bedtime Stories, 3,000 Miles to Graceland, Mr. Destiny, Cocoon the Return, The Longest Yard, among many others. Courteney is also an accomplished director and established her own production company in 2004. Additionally, Courteney served as an executive producer and the host of Facebook's Watch documentary series 9 Months with Courteney Cox. The widely popular series received a 2021 Daytime Emmy Award nomination, as well as a nomination for the 1st annual Critics' Choice Real TV Awards. In addition to Courteney's remarkable career in entertainment, she recently launched the award-winning home care line, Home Court. Courteney is dedicated to her philanthropic work with organizations such as the Epidermolysis Bullosa Medical Research Foundation, and she is also a longtime supporter of the ALS Golden West chapter. In 2021, Courteney joined her former Friends co-stars for the highly acclaimed reunion special. Please help me welcome our newest Walk of Famer, Courteney Cox, to the stage. Stand here. Thank you. Do you want me to hold your water? Before we hear from Courteney, we have 2 speakers here to say a few words about our honoree. Our first speaker is an actress. She is known for her roles in Jurassic Park, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Wild, Marriage Story, among many others. Please welcome to the stage Walk of Famer Laura Dern.
What if I get thirsty? You can put it right here. Put it down there? Yeah. Okay. I'll have a sip first. Hello, young lady. Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Courtney. I love being right next to you. As I get to say words about the most extraordinary person possible. I am full of gratitude to have the privilege of being here today to witness my friend and now my sister, Courteney Cox, receive her deeply deserved star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Courteney is truly the embodiment of a shining star. She has thrilled fans for decades with iconic characters that made her a household name and have woven her into the fabric of American culture. I will never forget one time Courtney and I going to Disneyland and seeing the delight and pure thrill in people's eyes as they recognized her. She is truly the only person I have known who could excite people more than Space Mountain. And I mean, literally, they'd been waiting for 2.5 hours in line, saw her, got out of line just to say hi. God bless him. I don't know where to begin in terms of all the areas of my life where Courteney Cox has entertained me, guided me, led me, or just made life unbelievably better. We all fell in love with those unforgettable blue eyes and indelible authenticity. Whether it was for many of us the first time we saw her in a Bruce Springsteen music video, or in Family Ties, or of course on Friends, we knew we had a new family member. Courtney isn't just an amazing actor with outrageously genius comedic timing, but she has the rarest trait as an actor and as a friend, someone who has to tell the truth. The truth comes through her in all her magnificent work, as we've seen and you've heard mentioned, from Friends to Dirt to Cougar Town to now Shining Vale, Ace Ventura and Bedtime Stories, and of course, Scream. And if you're lucky enough to know her, you learn that she can't help herself. She has to be honest about who she is, about how she sees the world, and frankly, about what she sees in us. It's not always easy. But she makes you better by knowing her, by working with her, and if you're really fortunate, because you get to love her. Court and I met on an airplane, and by the end of that flight, we knew we'd found a sister in each other. I spent years before, like all of us, obsessively watching Friends with such joy, but then once we were close, I would go to visit the set and watch this amazing group of actors, and yes, friends, all working together on set like this one extraordinary artistic organism. I saw Court's amazing work ethic up close and the infectious love of creating, which she brings to any company. I was euphoric. I didn't think it could be topped, but then my beloved friend asked if I would play a role in her directorial debut the Monday before Thanksgiving. And as my director, she was truly an actor's dream. A beacon of collaboration with a meticulous eye for design, home court, and beauty, with a real cinematic language, and of course, a seeker of the truth, the ultimate gift a director can offer, because she was always there to help us find the authentic place. So supportive, inventive, fun, and to get to be at play with her is the best time of your life. The gifts she has and continues to give me are myriad, whether it be looking in her eyes as an actor, having dinner with her as a friend, being directed by her as a guide, of course raising amazing children alongside her, including getting to know and love her incredible Coco. Or as her beloved friend, Sacha Baron Cohen, who's here, says, she is undoubtedly the most generous person any of us have ever known. She brings grace, radical humor, incredible bravery, and her best self to every moment. I've had a front row seat to all of this, which means I am incredibly blessed. Aren't we all, for having our lives graced by the magic of Courteney Cox? And I could not be more thrilled to celebrate this girl from Mountain Brook, Alabama, for her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Thank you so much. We have a few Chamber VIPs in the audience today. Jerry Newman, Otto Padron, Gloria Dominguez, Hervé Levy, Nicole Mahalka. Our next speakers are both actors. They worked with our honoree on the hit show Friends in the roles of Rachel Geller and Phoebe Buffet.
Rachel Green.
I'm so sorry. I know that. Forgive. Rachel Green. Please help me welcome to the stage Walk of Famer Jennifer Aniston and Lisa Kudrow.
On the Walk of Fame, that would be awful.
Not on Courtney's day.
I think that was wishful thinking that Ross and Rachel got married and I would have become Rachel Geller. But that's okay. Who knows?
I thought you did.
Huh?
I seriously thought you guys got married.
They did. We went to Paris.
Right, so why are
No,
you
but
Green
you
now?
got married.
Was it his last name?
In
Green?
Vegas? Yeah, but we don't
Geller.
we don't know what happened.
Oh. Yes.
Okay. I mean, we could write that right now.
But let's talk about you.
Let's talk about Court. Well, it's, we're very honored to be here today to speak on your behalf as your coworkers, your friends, and your family, your sisters.
Yeah.
And that's happened, we've known you for a very long time.
Yeah. No, but it's been that way since we met almost 30 years ago.
No, not 30 years. That's a typo.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, to be friends with Courtney is to be family with Courtney, and she is responsible for all of that. From the beginning of when we met her, she was immediately inclusive, warm, loving, interested in everything about you. And, I was really nervous to meet her because I was a huge fan. I would see her, I remember seeing her at the Flowering Tree, a yogurt store that we would go to, and I panicked, I sweat, and I just didn't know what she was going to be like when we got our jobs and we got to meet her.
Yeah,
right?
me too. Also so beautiful and famous.
Yes,
Because
she was.
because she was the only one of the cast who was famous.
That's right.
So I feel like we were all sort of like taking our cues from her
Yeah.
at first to see
Yes,
what
and
the Courtney Cox show was going to be like.
Star of Misfits of Science.
What else?
You were the only famous one.
No, you were known. You were Courtney Cox.
And anyway,
Screaming at you now.
my goodness, can you step back? And from the very beginning, she made it very clear that this was a true ensemble.
Yeah.
The Friendship Show.
Yeah, that's right. No, I remember the first rehearsals, and Courtney would say, listen, if you all see something that can be funnier, please say it, because, y'all, we got to take care of each other.
Yeah. Y'all.
And yeah.
We do have to take care. And she instilled into all of us,
Yeah.
into our DNA, to support each other and to love one another, and that actors need to support and love one another, not
Right.
compete with one another.
Yep.
And those wise words have stayed with me, and I learned them as a young 20-something-year-old actor, and that really sent me on my path as a young woman, and being able to have creative relationships that I cherish
Yeah.
to this very day.
Yeah, and I have to say, I really believe that it was that and Courtney doing that really set us up to become one of the closest, most loving, and supportive casts in, I'll say, the history of television.
Thank you. See, I knew that was gonna happen at some point. I mean, she's just such a really a good human, you know, and an extraordinary friend. Oh, and the first year we played poker every single day because we were like, that'll connect us, that'll commute. And she hated poker, like loathed it from the bottom of her heart, but she played with us because she wanted to bond with us. And then she like threw her cards down and said, all right, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then she...
Two hands,
that was all we got. But then she went like to make phone calls and finish up some sort of a remodel on God knows what.
I was watching the OJ trial. Remember about that little...
You were watching the OJ
had a lot of
trial.
excuses. Watching the OJ trial, but also renovating your house.
Every-
That's because it had just been the earthquake.
Oh, yeah.
That was
That
like
earthquake.
about almost 30 years ago.
Will you stop saying 30 years ago? It just, honestly. Okay. Oh, and you were one of the only person that owned a house.
Oh,
Remember?
that's right.
She was famous and she owned a house.
Right, and that was her third house.
Yes,
by then,
it was
I
her
think.
third house.
Yeah.
Because she was really good at, amongst many other things, flipping houses. You were
Yes.
so good at flipping houses. We didn't know what that meant, flipping a house.
So smart. And I remember Courtney saying, "No, but y'all look, I've made more money with the houses than acting." And that changed.
That
fast.
did.
That flipped.
That flipped. That was a good flipperoo. And also, and her attention to detail. Okay, it's very intense. You really want to hope that you don't have any kind of like a stain or a spot on a wall, or that a pillow is out of place,
Or a hair.
or something that needs to be plucked, or
Luckily, I can't see that well anymore.
oh, you can, you can. And if the crooked, so I'm just saying, thank God this star is straight because that would really. And this is something that kind of I've been worrying about, Courtney, and I want you to know this. And thank God for your home court line because you have that spray. But this very clean star that you will be laying on or squatting on, I don't know what you're going to do on it, but eventually people will be walking on it with their shoes. That might drive you crazy, but just know that it's okay. That's what it's meant for.
Yeah. Also, I think this is the longest I've seen Courtney standing in one spot.
It's true. Well, she's moved and ad-libbed in here a lot, which is good, but it makes it all the better. And she's never one to toot her own horn, ever. Because she can't do it. She can't take a compliment. Well, she can. It's a lot of deflecting. But that's why this is such a beautiful day, that we get to all be here together as her friends, supporting her accomplishments, which is so well deserved.
Yes. That's right.
And I mean, there's so much more besides, starring in producing, directing feature films, directing music videos, TV shows, or Instagram posts. I mean, I don't even know how you do all of that. Decorating.
I love that show.
I love that show. Isn't that a good show? Decorating houses, running successful home product company, home court. Raising
Home
court. Raising her beautiful, beautiful daughter, Coco. Also my goddaughter. Being a loving partner to a musical genius, Mr. Johnny McDade.
Yeah. And Courtney, we just want to say that we're deeply, deeply proud to know you. Mm-hmm. You are the definition of a truly beautiful, talented, and what's most important, a truly good and decent human being.
Yes.
And thank you. I'm not even on the mic. I'm just screaming. Thanks. And thank you for enriching our lives personally.
Yeah. And as fans, we want to thank you for making us laugh. Watching you on screen and just in life in general, you're one of the funniest human beings on the planet Earth. Nothing makes me happier than a Courtney joke. And always making us smile. And thank you for enriching our lives with your work. We are so proud of you. We love you. Your sister's from another mister, and we love you.
For 30 years!
30 years!
It's a good thing.
thank you for those beautiful remarks. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. On behalf of Los Angeles City Council Member Hugo Soto Martinez, I'd love to present you with a beautiful city resolution. Do you want to go show the ring?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Oh, to the press. Sure.
On behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we now declare today Courteney Cox Day in Hollywood. It's now time to hear for our honoree. Let's hear it again for our newest Walk of Famer, Courteney Cox.
Okay. Thank you. This is really incredible. Thank you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce because I'm so honored. I hate speaking in public. It terrifies me. Which is why I don't present unless I'm literally holding on to Lisa and Jennifer. I might cry. I will forget to thank certain people. I might embarrass myself and say something I regret. But I want to start by thanking my beautiful friends, Laura and Lisa and Jen. Already going to cry. Just because I love you all so much, and it's so nice that you came out and showed up for me in public the way you do so often in private. I love you. Okay. That's done. One tear. Okay. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody who's responsible for making this happen, and that I'm going to start with my long-suffering publicist, Melissa. She's incredible. She gave me bullet points for this speech, and if it were up to her, I literally would thank every single person here, and it would take forever. But so thank you to Paramount and Spyglass and Warner Brothers Television, Channing Dunning, and to Jeff Hirsch, who has been such a supporter of Shining Vale. Yes! And everyone at Stars, Catherine and Allie, thank you. Anyway, this is really surreal because I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. And the only time that you see your name on a sidewalk is if you did it yourself with a stick and the wet cement. So anyway, everyone thinks I got my start as the girl who danced with Bruce Springsteen on stage. But my real start came when I'm not even crying. That's just my nose running. I really got my start as... when I was chosen at 12 to be Anna in The King and I at Camp Mac. Yeah. Camp Mac was famous for being spelled the same forwards and backwards. Camp Mac. Think about it. It's also known as a palindrome, which I learned from Johnny this morning. Thank you. Anyway, so as you know, this business can be really tricky. And after playing Anna, I did have a pretty big career lull. But since then, I've been really blessed to be a part of some very successful, long-standing projects, and I've been lucky to work with some of the best people in this business. And to name a few, Friends creators, Marta, David, and Kevin, Cougar Town, Bill Lawrence. Then there's Kevin Williamson and the late, great Wes Craven, who created the Scream franchise. And how gross. I'm just like... Sorry, Coco. I'm sure you feel great. And now with my new show, Shining Vale, I still get to work with the most talented people, like Sharon Horgan and the show's creator, Jeff Astroff. who never, ever leaves the office. So thank you for being here. You can go now. No, don't. No. Don't go. Not yet. Not yet. So consistency and long-standing relationships are really, really important to me. And so I want to thank my incredible manager and friend, I love her, Cynthia Pett, and my loyal agents, Gabby Morgerman and Richard Whites, and my honest, which is to me the most important thing, and my business manager for over 30 years, Rick Shepard. And I want to thank my amazing assistant, Tracy Reese, who, she may not get me jobs, but she sure helps me keep them. So I'm still in the process of working on my longest and most important projects. Thank you, John, for teaching me to be a better person. And thank you, Coco, for reminding me every day that I'm not. No, seriously. Coco, that means that I do a bad job. You're perfect. No, seriously, Coco, it's not easy to grow up in this business, and I just want you to know you shine, and you shine in your own unique light, and I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud to be your mom. And John E., some people call him that, John, you're such an amazing and talented person, and I'm so lucky to be with you. And if I read the speech that John wrote for me, it would be a hit song, for sure, and also 7 minutes too long. Okay, so I also want to thank my beautiful sisters, Dottie and Virginia, for showing up for me today, flying in here. My mom would have loved this so much, but my dad was obsessed with television. And, wow. Sorry, Dad. Whoa. All right. Seriously. Anyway, my dad loves television and movies and all entertainment. And early on in my career, there was a point where I had no money left at all. I was down to 2 weeks to actually live. To support myself. And I called my dad up and he's like, Cece, you need to come home. It is a long fall from Hollywood to Alabama. And you know what? You're a salesman. You're a damn good salesman. So you need to come home and do what you do best. Sell swimming pools. Then the next day, I got the part in Family Ties. So this will make me cry because I do love my dad. I just want to say I know he's really proud of me, and it does look like I'm here to stay. Thank you. I can't believe all my friends are here. It's so nice. I don't even know why I was nervous. I know every one of you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Let's hear it again for our Walk of Famer, Courteney Cox. It's now time to unveil her star.
One sec.
Oh my God. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly welcome to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Courteney Cox.
Ladies, look into this camera in the middle, please, just for 1 second right here. Thank you all very much.
Right in the center, please.
Closer, closer.
And straight ahead, please. Straight ahead. Right in the center, please. Right over here.
Ladies, take 1 step closer to the star, please.
You can step on it. You can step
Hold,
on it.
hold.
Look it up. Umbrella to the side.
This is the last time anybody steps on Courteney Cox.
And one time as a group right here, please. Thank you. Laura, look at. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, Dan.
Ladies to the left, please.
Those smiles.
And ladies and gentlemen, just right back here to this friendly voice in the middle. There it is. Thank you all very much.
Courtney, down here, please. Thank you so much.
I got a friend here.
Let's put Courtney in the middle. Courtney in the middle. Oh. And ladies, there you go. Straight ahead. And then smile straight ahead, everybody.
Ladies to the left, together. Ladies to the left, please, in the red. In the red.
And smile straight ahead. Hang on.
Right in the center. Yay, Courtney!
You can lay on it now. Just kidding.
Come on down.
There you
come
go.
on
Oh,
down.
nice.
Yes.
That's it, Courtney. That's it. That's beautiful, Courtney. Straight ahead, please.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
Courtney to the left, Courtney.
That smile straight ahead, Courtney. Beautiful.
You can do it.
Whatever you feel comfortable doing.
Courtney, remember it's a little wet behind you. It's a little wet behind you.
Just for water.
It's just
Beautiful,
water.
right there, Courtney.
Hey, and I have a wonderful right in
And
front of
straight ahead, Courtney.
Yep. That's
Right
how
in
it
the
is.
corner, please, Courtney.
Big smile, Courtney.
Courtney,
center,
that's
good center.
right there, perfect.
Courtney, Courtney in the corner in the red.
Right in the middle.
Thank you, Courtney. So gracious.
And Courtney, just you on your own, standing on the star for just a moment, standing center. There we go. Thank you, love. Anna, please. Coco!
Gorgeous.
Ladies to the left. To the left. Just, thank you.
And one more time. Courtney, one more time. Go. Courtney, right here, please. That smile. And nice hug again.
When that wonderful
Gorgeous,
countdown
thank you.
came down, Jane's face,
Ah,
she
love
could
it.
see
Thank
there.
you.
Oh, I got that photo. I just saw it.
A little more on the start. Thank you.
Wonderful. Two of you to this camera right here, please, for just a minute. Thank you both. Nicely done. Beautiful. Thank you.
Guys to the left. John, Courtney to the left.
You guys want more standing by herself?
I'm good.
Anybody else?
Whatever you want.
All of the guests. All of the guests. All of the guests.
Bring Sasha. Look at that. Look where the gap.
Yeah, I know.
By your hands. Not in front of you. It's not in front of you. Look where it is. Hold on.
Everybody, Cynthia, how's it going? Everybody take a step forward. Step forward, step forward. Everybody take a step forward to the star, please.
Alex further.
There we go. That's right. Richard's got it. He knows what's happening. Thank you, Cynthia, for hiding the gum. Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Yay, Jenny.
I got you.
Ladies, this camera first right here.
Right in the center? Yeah. Thank you.
And one more time right here. Big smile for both of you, please. Nice. Thank you, ladies, very
One
much.
time right in the middle. Right in the middle, Courtney. There you go. Right down here. Thank you so much.
To the left, ladies, in the red.
Yes, sisters. Yes, Courtney. Yes. I'm sorry. What was that, Jim?
Right up in the water.
Down here in the water.
Over the shoulder.
One's got a little touch to your left. Over the shoulder, Jen. Thank you all very much. Good. Sisters. Sisters.
Oh, those smiles.
Ladies out here, this camera center, please. Right here.
Ladies.
Ladies, this camera right here for a moment, please. Right here to center. Nice. Eyes to this camera. There it is. Ladies, thank you very, very
That's a good
much.
break there. There you go, Courtney.
Ladies to the left. Courtney.
Hold, please. There we go.
Oh! And
Just
straight
chuck
ahead
it.
one time. There you go.
Ladies, approach the star a little bit closer to the star, please. A little bit more. Come on up, come on up, come on up, come on up. There we go.
There you go.
There